You think money is your supporter, but the truth is you have become its slave. Money controls your decisions, your relationships, and your sleep. And the worst part, you don't even realize it. In this video, you will discover the psychological truth that will change your life. Have you ever thought that if you had double the money starting tomorrow, you would actually be happier? Maybe for a few days, but then the same restlessness, the same fears, the same emptiness come back. Why? Because money is not your problem. Your problem is that old circuit in your brain that connects to money. The psychology of money doesn't teach you numbers. It reveals that invisible driver inside you who controls every single one of your financial moves without you noticing. Imagine you are in your mid-30s, settled in the U.S. or Europe. You have a good job, a home, a family, yet you wake up at 2 a.m. and your mind races. Is this enough? What if I lose my job tomorrow? What if my kids' expenses go up? What if my parents get sick? That overthinking is not money. It is a psychological pattern you learned from your parents, from your surroundings, and from your own past failures. You believe money will bring security, but that security never arrives because your internal compass is stuck in scarcity mode. And here lurks the most dangerous habit: comparison. You see that neighbor with the new Porsche, that colleague who got promoted faster, that relative whose child is in an Ivy League school, and you feel like you are falling behind. The emotional trigger? You have tied your self-worth to your bank balance. But if you look closely, you will realize you are not driven by a desire for wealth. You are driven by the fear of not being enough. Have you ever noticed that when you are tight on money, you make more thoughtful decisions, but as soon as you have a little extra, you buy unnecessary things, go to expensive restaurants to impress others, or invest in things you don't even understand? That is a hidden psychological trait, the overconfidence effect. Money makes you emotionally blind, and when the loss comes, shame and regret follow, and that shame makes you overthink even more. A vicious cycle. But the real problem runs deeper. Your relationships also get trapped in this cycle. You argue with your partner about money, but the actual fight is about trust and control. You tell your kids don't waste money, but they absorb your anxiety. You feel uneasy splitting the bill with friends because your brain links money to survival, and in survival mode, a person becomes selfish, irritable, and defensive. The biggest secret of the psychology of money is this: money does not change who you are. It only amplifies what is already there. If you are insecure inside, money will make you paranoid. If you are happy inside, money will make you more generous. So the solution is not to earn more money. The solution is to update that internal software that sells you the illusion of not enough. And how do you achieve that update? First step: awareness. The next time you feel stress about money, stop. Ask yourself, is this a real financial crisis, or has my old emotional pattern just been triggered? Second step: align your spending and saving with your values. Money is not what you own. Money is what you control without being controlled by it. Third step: give yourself the permission you never gave yourself. The permission to be enough. The permission to make mistakes. The permission to rest without guilt. Because When you are satisfied inside, money does what it is supposed to do. Be a tool, something that sets you free, not a torture device. If this video changed the way you think, do one thing. Write in the comments, "What is my biggest financial fear?" Just writing it will lift half the weight off your shoulders. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share this video with a friend who tosses and turns at night worrying about money. Because this is not just a video about money. It is the first step towards your mental freedom.